Okay, that was a vague introduction because this is a bit last minute, so I've tried to sort of throw something together for you. Like she said, I am Freya and I'm single, unlike Amy. So I'm sure Amy had a really nice Valentine's Day. Anyone else single? Did you have a nice Valentine's Day? Was that fun for you? Yeah, was that really fun? No, to be fair, like Valentine's Day, I can't really complain because, if anyone has Tinder, you do occasionally get the odd dick pic, which is nice. I feel really grateful when I'm sort of sad and alone and I do have a dick pic. Like, I don't know, why wouldn't you want that? Obviously, I can't actually complain because on Valentine's Day, I did actually get a text message. It was from my dad. So he's come along. So that was lovely. He loves me, and that's nice. So I was sort of thinking Valentine's Day. I was sort of like, oh God, when was my last relationship? It was quite a while ago now. It was in summer last year, and it sort of was actually a similar point to this. I was feeling very sad and alone, and it was when I first downloaded Tinder. If anyone's interested, I am actually still on Tinder, and I do swipe right to just about everybody, so feel free to check that out. That's good. But I don't know if anyone's ever been on a Tinder date, but lots of people say it's going to be terrible. I was quite worried about it, but I went out my way, I went out there, and actually we got on really well. And I was like, oh my God, this guy's fine, he's cool, we're getting on, he's so interesting, I'm just really interested by him. It's great. So we carried on seeing each other for a while, and I was like, Freya, you've accidentally got yourself a real life Tinder boyfriend. So I was quite happy with this, and things progressed, and we were seeing each other. But because he was a European tour guide, he spent quite a lot of time away, and then he would come back, and I accidentally found myself in an open relationship. Don't know if anyone's tried that out, but I feel like I'm a 21st century person. Monogamy's hard. I was very up for giving that a go. I like to think I'm quite cool and trendy. I'm very open to the world, willing to give it a good go. And the good thing about open relationships is that moment where you text him and it's been 12 hours and he hasn't texted back, and you're like, oh my God, he usually texts back in 3 minutes. What's he doing? Is he with someone else? Is he shagging someone else? When you're in an open relationship, those 12 hours pass and he does text back and he just tells you, yes, that's exactly what he's been doing. And there is that moment where you're upset, you find yourself in bed with Ben and Jerry's dribbling down your chin, and then there's just this euphoric moment where you're like, wow, what a fucking great, honest guy. I just really respect his honesty. That is wow, what a truthful, nice guy. All I want is meant to be honest with me, and he is I'm onto something here. It was going pretty well, but with all its flaws, I did find myself going on holiday with him, which is the first time I'd actually been on holiday with a boy, and I was like, oh my God, Freya, you're kind of accidentally on holiday with a real life, it's complicated, not really your boyfriend. So for me, I was like, yes, going well, I'm growing up, it's great. And we went on holiday, and we found ourselves in one of those romantic restaurants, the type kind of like this, where you're all knocking knees and very close, as you would call it, cosy. And he thought this was the right moment to take my hands, look me in the eye and say, Freya, I've met someone I really like, and I don't think we should see each other anymore. He's Australian. That was a good accent. So obviously at this moment, I was like, a lot of people around. I don't know how to respond in a cool, trendy, open relationship way. So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to look like a dick. I'm about to cry. This is really awkward. I'm pretty sure everyone just heard him say that. Oh my God. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, cool. After that, he told me he had to leave the next day because he was going to Budapest with his new girlfriend. But he missed the flight because he's a fucking moron. But the good news is, because we were still friends, I paid for another ticket. So I was like, oh, you have a nice time, here's the money, go to Budapest with your new girlfriend. But you can't say he's a bad guy, because he did come back and he brought me a gift. So I got this so that I can forever remember his romantic getaway with his new girlfriend, which I just thought was really thoughtful. Which brings me back to Valentine's Day, where I was sort of, sitting alone, using this to open some wine. And I was looking at them and they kind of remind me of like those wedding figurines you'd get in the cake, which got me thinking about their wedding and how we're such good fucking friends, I'd probably be invited. And I was like, what would I do at their wedding? Like, I should probably like arrange a gift or something nice. And like, I don't like to brag, but I have got a grade 8 in singing. My dad paid for those lessons, thanks Dad. So I thought, God, like the best thing to do would be to like prepare a song for their wedding. So I was like, I could just do something like, I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it, I always see my face. No one wants to be Adele. But like there are other people that talk about their exes, like Taylor, and she's with Calvin now. And yeah, maybe the wankiest reaction would be to write a song about my feelings, but at this point I thought it was a great fucking idea. So I'm just gonna perform that for you now. It's July the 22nd and you're finally coming home. It's been about 6 hours now, I've been staring at my phone. Every night I dream of you. I've been counting down the seconds till you come back and rescue me, and my heart can stop its beckons. And suddenly it's ringing, but it's not what I expected. I can't believe you waited 6 weeks to tell me I'm rejected. You made me care, and it just doesn't seem fair. Now I think about you all the time. My friends are bored of every line, and I'm sure you meant it nicely. You didn't want me all upset. But is it bad that I hope you hurt too, and that someday you regret? And I'm not sure what to do now, 'cause you made me look a prick. So I guess I'll fucking cough and make myself feel sick. I can't believe you've done this to me. I thought we were forever, and unless I become a lesbian, I can't see myself feeling better. And you can say that I'm dramatic, but I can't see myself healing. And unless you've ever menstruated, you don't